If complete wellness depended on four important elements to maintain on a daily basis, how much would that be worth to you? Dr. Stephen Wilson tells us about the four pillars of wellness that have proven beneficial for his patients.
The four pillars of wellness: one is nutrition, two is exercise, three is sleep, and four is stress management. Nutrition is critical in overall wellness and health. I mean, we are really what we eat. The good foods are essentially our vegetables, our fruits, lean meats that are geared more towards fish that has 3-omega in them, staying away from really the refined type of foods and more towards whole grain type of foods.
The next pillar of wellness is exercise.
The critical part of exercise is really three aspects. There's the cardiovascular aspect, and that can be just walking, obviously jogging or running. The flexibility, that's actually doing some stretching, which we tend not to do, and there's now thought that we should be doing that after exercise and not necessarily before, when the muscles are more warmed up. And then the last part of that is some strength training. You know, the people that benefit the most are the ones that keep exercising. In fact, I do VO2 max testing, which is really the gold standard for evaluating fitness. And the people that actually will maintain their VO2 max, or their maximum ability to exercise, if they start out with a good VO2 max and continue to exercise, they continue to maintain it. The ones that stop doing it are the ones that actually lower their VO2 max. A lot has to do with their muscle mass and the fact that when you stop exercising, you actually decondition. And so continuous exercise, although I have patients all the way into 80s that are exercising and get tremendous benefit.
Sleep is the next essential pillar of wellness.
We actually sleep in cycles. 98% of the population needs roughly 5 cycles of sleep. 2% maybe can get away with 4 cycles of sleep. And each cycle is roughly about 90 minutes. It obviously is individualized, but if you take 5 times 90, that gives you your 7.5 hours of sleep that you need. And during sleep, you're actually recovering your muscles, your organs, and actually even recovering your mind. Your brain is actually kind of resetting itself, and that works on your memory, that works on your mood. So people that don't sleep obviously have trouble with those areas. So we tend to not focus enough on that, but sleep is critical for our overall health. We talk about these 4 pillars of wellness, and a lot of medical issues tend to be related to them. So for instance, people that aren't sleeping well as a result of prostate, we really then need to focus on getting a better handle on this prostate problem, whether that's through medications or maybe needing a urology referral, so that that can be taken care of, so that the sleep then is managed better. And so this kind of, for women too, that have menopausal symptoms that are not sleeping well because of night sweats and hot flashes and things like that, it's important to get a handle on those things so they can sleep better.
Stress management is the final crucial part of the wellness equation.
We live in a tremendously stressful world, and if we don't do something about managing our stress, it does affect our health and will actually result in morbidity and mortality overall. But also cortisol gets released into our system when we're stressed. Whatever's causing that stress doesn't go away. You just continue to build up this cortisol in your system, which eventually makes you tired, fatigued, and eventually too much cortisol in your system actually just starts breaking you down from the inside. It makes you look older than your stated age. Osteoporosis is associated with it. So there really are some significant health implications associated with stress. If you could work on the 4 pillars even a little bit, it makes a significant difference over time. If you can improve your nutrition some by adding some vegetables and fruits, if you can do some exercise on more a consistent basis, and it's not the quantity, it's the quality, and doing it on a regular basis is what matters. And the other aspects with regards to sleep, if you can try to get that extra hour of sleep, or really take sleep more seriously and try to get that extra sleep when you can. And then finally, if you can do something that takes you out of that stress by doing something you enjoy and like, because when you're doing things you enjoy and you like on a regular basis, then that takes you out of that stress and actually will improve again, your overall sense of well-being and allow you to be well.